We're rolling.
Sweet.
Who are you and what do you do?
My name is Jordan Peace. I'm a writer, director, producer, and I guess in 6 months' time, actor.
And what films have you done up to this point?
So I've done 4 short films with all different genres. So the first one I ever did was Butchery by the Oak, which was a murder mystery comedy. Then I did Float Like a Butterfly, Bite Like a Snake, crime drama. Fool's Tycoon, Western comedy. And then The Boardroom, which just got released, is a political satire. So go watch The Boardroom. A Fool's Tycoon will be out soon.
What would you say the difference is between Road Run and the Australian films that are being made now?
Well, the Australian cinema industry is booming right now, and that has to do a lot with the Americans coming over with the big tax breaks. Like we see, like Sydney Sweeney just dropped down, Jake Gyllenhaal's in Brisbane right now. So we're giving them huge tax breaks to make stuff over here. We're building new studios. So there's a big boom, but I kind of push that to the side, and then there's the actual Australian film industry where we're making our own Australian films with our own grants that we're giving out. And I believe we're making decent stories, but not stories that's going to put us globally. They kind of only fit in the Australian psyche in terms of it's an Australian setting, Australian characters, Australian story. I believe the formula needs to be changed up, and that's what it's done with Road Run. With Road Run, we're going to have Australian characters, Australian backdrop, but the story essentially could be sold worldwide. So we don't need Americans to entertain. We don't need Americans to entertain Australian people, all right? And it can go worldwide without the Americans as well. So I believe that's the difference between Road Run and what's currently going on with Australian cinema right now. And that's why I independently finance this myself, is because there is a lot of boxes to tick, and I believe we are making good content. And Australian films are good. We have released good films over the past 10, 15 years, but you look at stuff like Mad Max Fury Road or something like that, where it is an Australian story. It might not be, like I said, Australian backdrop, Australian character, Australian setting, like Tom Hardy's British, but there's a reason why it made that much money. There's a reason why it went that global, and there's a reason why Andrew Dominik and all these other directors became big after their first Australian films back in the day. It's because they were globally sold. So that's what we're going to try and do with Road Run, is make it globally sold, not just in the Australian psyche.
What separates you from other Australian directors?
Well, it was cool going through film school and seeing different styles of directors that were coming up. And, I could never do something like horror or something like that, or maybe something heavy drama. It's such a subjective film. So I'd say what separates me from others is that I come with a brand. It's a Jordan Peace production. It's a film by Jordan Peace. You're looking at me right now. I said in the papers, it's eccentric, enigmatic, and entertaining. It comes with the character. There's a branding to me, You see the face, you know the face. That's what it is. And I think that's what's missing. And auteur is missing in the latest, era of Australian film. And that's what we're seeing right now with me coming up.
Who do you think the best director of all time is?
Me.
And that's a wrap. All right, last and final question. What should audience members expect going in to see Road Run?
To be entertained.